Yes, Wagwan family. Alliance salute, Saya Surukwa. Hardcore nutrition. Black people, we need to get off the seedless fruits, man. The seedless foods. Listen, impotent foods is impotent life. How the hell are you having flipping, putting in, look, this is seed. Beautiful cherry tomatoes, seeded. Delicious. How are you putting in seedless foods in your mouth and expect and not understanding that's one of the reasons why we're getting all these problems? Huh? Diabetes, high blood pressure, impotency. You're putting in seedless fruits in your mouth, and you don't understand that the companies want to do this to us. You want to talk about genetic survival, yeah, and watch all the documentaries and the African documentaries about what's going on, but you're not even understanding that your health is your wealth. What you put into your system directly impacts your system. And black men, you see, you need to be getting on this thing, because I can tell you from personal experience, when you start eating better, you start thinking on a different level. You start thinking spiritual. You start thinking alkaline. Yeah, you at times you even become more masculine, because you're removing all the junk that's been inside your system. You want to be eating foods like this. See, I don't play. I don't play with my health. Your health is your wealth. Simple as that. Sofa bed lazy fucking skeptics, man. Oh, but what can we do? What can we do? Listen, nature has provided you with everything that you need to sustain yourself on this land. We have a different biochemical structure than the other races. You need to understand this. They want to keep you deaf, dumb, and blind. There's no excuses up now. There is no excuses. Our people have been eating yam for how long? There's only certain yams, I think, that you should even be digesting. But more time, that's rascal starch. Now, that's going to clog up your system, because your system has hydrochloric acid. You need to be able to have food go through so the enzymes can break it down and pass through nice and easily. I detailed this in my nutrition sessions. You can't be eating all these junk food. The Caribbean food don't even make no sense. Rice, peas, and chicken. You got protein, and you got meat, and you got the peas, all at the same time. Kind of madness is that? It don't make no sense. You need to be having foods with seeds, which is life. I went to a shop one time. I'm not even going to say its name. I walked in there looking to buy some grapes. What did I see? Blood clot, seedless grapes. I walked straight the back. I went straight the fuck out. They're trying to kill you through the foods. Before, it was an ongoing physical thing where you could see it happening. But now it's a subtle thing through the foods, because it directly impacts your intelligence. Yeah? As black African people, we need to be eating foods nourished by the sun, because we are the sun people. It's as simple as that. You got no more excuses. When you eat these foods, you're going to feel the difference, you're going to taste the difference, and then unnecessary weight is going to drop straight off. A lot of our people are taste bud slaves, you know. When you look at a bowl of tomatoes or some kale or some sweet pepper, yellow pepper, yeah, sprinkle with some nice lemon juice, Saya salad, some avocado pears, all delicious. What's the first thing that a lot of our black people say? Oh, that's boring. Oh, why you don't put no meat or this with it? Why do I have to put something with it? You see, you're a taste bud slave. That's the problem. You're so used to having the sugar, which is an illegal drug, basically. You haven't watched Layla Africa talking about sugar demons? That is one of the main contributing factors that causes addiction. Sugar in foods. You're supposed to have the sugar within the fruit. You're not supposed to separate and have the sugar by itself. Oh, let me put some sugar on this. Let me put some salt on this. What a rascal out for? What are you doing that for? Because you're a taste bud slave. That's why. And you need to rewire your taste buds in order to be able to taste foods again properly. Yeah? The tongue is connected to the hypothalamus. So a lot of times when we feel low, we want to go and rush to go and get some chocolate and to get a sweet rush. It gives you a bit of energy. It gives you a quick high. Then it gives you low. It's not long and sustaining. All you need to do is have and get yourself on that. If you're trying to come off meat, what you need to do is have an 80 to 20% ratio at first. 80% alkaline and then 20%, flesh. And then you're going to slowly wean your way off it. If you want to come to me for a consultation, I do nutrition sessions. You can holler at me on Facebook or you can email me. But we really need to fix up, because a lot of our people die in the winter, yeah, because they haven't ate right in the summer. Yeah, we are getting the kind of symptoms that the Muzungu get, osteoporosis and all those them things there. Soursop leaf is excellent for high blood pressure. So-called disease is not hereditary. You don't get it just because your dad get it and your granddad get it. No, you are in charge of what you do and how you think, so you can break the chain. But a lot of you lot are not willing to, because you're talking about tradition. Listen, it's only certain traditions that we should adhere to from our ancestors. Not every single tradition enough. Not every single tradition. Understand this, brethren. But am I talking too harsh? Shall I placate and talk a bit softer? No, I shouldn't placate and talk softer, because our people are dying from this ish. People under 50, 60 dying from old females disease. Have you ever asked yourself, how come the people of our older generation live longer, even though they were still eating flesh-based foods along with the veg? Well, first and foremost, they had the climate, and they ate from where they came from. If you're Jamaican, you're Caribbean, you need to eat those foods that's aligned with your biochemical structure. You can't be eating flesh, and then 5% veg, and then a couple of tomatoes. What's that? Enough times I go into the Caribbean, the shop, and it's like a morgue, brethren. But all we do is season it. Let me show you something while going with our people, man. As I say to people in my shop, black people don't like meat, African people, we don't like meat, really. What it is we like seasoning. So all you have to do is season the veg. That's all you have to do, because are you going to have the flesh raw? You're not going to have it raw. Leave that to the Muzungu. I see one of them putting a raw piece of meat, lamb, in his mouth the other day. They came from the caves, and that's their biochemical structure. Raw equals rare to them. That's not us. We're the nature people. We're not supposed to be eating animals. You will take on that animal's energy. So getting back to the seedless foods. Seed is life. You complaining that you're impotent, you have an what's the word? Erectile dysfunction, prostate cancer. Well, everything is in nature for you to eat. But you've been fooled by TV, fooled by the doctors, to eat all these acidic foods. That's gonna mess up your system even more. And you know that you're messed up when you hardly even go to the toilet. If your colon is clean, your stomach is clean, you're good to go. Papaya, get papaya seeds. That's good for the intestinal tract. As soon as you eat the papaya, as soon as you have some sweet pepper, you're going to feel the release of gas come through your system. That's excellent. You need to be having these foods that can pass easily through your system. That's what it's about. You're not supposed to be having hard foods. Who told you that? Hard food. That's what they gave to us in slavery. Because they wanted you to be a strong mule but not have the intelligence. When black men eat good, they really come back to the Most High, which is nothing but the sun. We're supposed to be eating like the sun, flexing like the sun. And I've got personal body training sessions also to go along with this, because you can't just do the food, you must also tone the body as well. But black people, we need to get off the seedless foods, man. Seriously, I don't give a damn if it tastes good. Find natural foods that taste good and check it and inspect the seeds. If you make a mistake the first time, throw that crap away, man. The food industry are trying to kill you. It's in your face now. You got no more excuse. Alliance salute. Hardcore nutrition. Saya Asurukwa. Black power.